Alright, finally time for me to talk about Toy Story 4. I wanted to talk about this one for a little while as well. Oh, and my mom rented it on DVD and stuff. And when before I talk about this one, I gotta talk about what I thought about the other Toy Story movies, including the Buzz Lightyear cartoon. Oh, first film, of course, is a classic. Second film is just as good. The Buzz Lightyear cartoon is great, and the pilot movie as well. Well, the third one was my favorite out of all of them. And as you could probably expect, for my personal self, I think this is probably the absolute best of the Toy Story films. Now, here's the thing. I was pretty skeptical that a little skeptical, well, as a matter of fact, that they were making another Toy Story movie. Or because at the same time, I'm thinking like, do we really need another Toy Story film? Even a lot of people agree with something like that. But then when I saw the trailers, I thought it looked kind of cool. Oh, and especially how they got Bo Peep back in this movie. Like so, the story. Oh yeah, Woody, voiced again by Tom Hanks. Like this, it takes place like 9 years ago of the events of the last film. Like before Andy went to college. Woody and Buzz, is played again by Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. Basically try to save the race car, or RC, away from the other Toy Story movies. And but then one day, the same day, Bo Peep, voiced again by Annie Potts, was just taken away by someone, because Molly doesn't use her anymore. So basically, Woody and Bo Peep were separated. But then years go by, and that Bonnie is not, doesn't use Woody that much anymore because she loves the other toys more. And then one day, when she started her first day of preschool, she made a character named Forky, which is a new toy, which I will talk about in a minute. But then Woody is constantly trying to protect her because he thinks he's garbage and stuff, which is a very cute joke, looking stuff. So he's constantly trying to save Forky for throwing himself in the trash because Bonnie really loves him and stuff. But he just doesn't see but he just doesn't see that yet until he hops out of the RV because Bonnie and her family and now finally see her father. I'm not sure if it's her stepfather or her biological father or whatever. But they basically go on a trip to the mountains and stuff. And on Forky gets throws himself out of the RV and Woody as well. So you might be thinking, well, actually, I'll talk about that in a second. Sorry. Um, so basically, they find an antique. They do come across an antique store after Woody talks about importance about him about Forky being a toy to Bonnie. Wait, they do come across an antique store, and he believes he saw a bow, but instead they see other characters like with this puppet thing. I believe is from Goosebumps. And another character, and an antagonist. Well, not a villain, or just a misunderstood character named Gabby. And well, what do you call it? They do this. Basically, what her thing about Gabby doll. She wants a new voice box because her old voice box is basically a defect. Well, a defect. So basically, Woody, thinks like she's about to kill him or something or whatever, which is not really the point. But he accidentally leaves the antique shop without Forky, but then he does come across Bo Peep again. And then and then while that's going on, Buzz is trying to help find Woody and Forky as well, and also, oh, there's a bit of a running joke in the movie that he has to talk about his inner voice by pushing one of his buttons and stuff. Oh, but I just think it's kind of funny. Oh yeah, does that wait and but along the way we do see other characters like these two bunny like these two stuffed animals in the carnival. Ducky and Bunny, voiced by Jordan Peele and Michael Keegan, or whatever you call him. One of them is from Hotel Transylvania. There's 2 and 3, and also the Lion King remake. So basically one of his first Disney films or something. But we'll get to him in a minute. But they do come across another toy, a Canadian stunt devil, voiced by friggin' Keanu Reeves. Like, so, surprisingly about this film is that when this film came out, it was wildly received by critics and audiences. Was that actually, yeah, this is actually a good Toy Story movie, weird stuff. And oh my god, like I said, I think this is the best of the Toy Story films in terms of its writing, its characters, or its animation, on and especially the jokes. This is that's the one of the best things about this movie. It's hilarious. It is the funniest of the Toy Story movies I've seen so far. And it's also the best animated and the best performed and stuff. I just couldn't believe that something became, and especially the at the ending, and stuff. Oh my god, I'm just in love with this movie. I say, I don't. Oh, I've already said about Frozen 2, saying it is not the best. That this is actually the best animated film of the year, and it is both this and the Lego Movie 2. So, yeah. So, what do you call it? What the new characters that are in the movie, we are hilarious. Like the two stuffed animals, and especially the Keanu Reeves character, really got a laugh out of me. There's one particular joke in the movie that felt a little similar, or to the joke in Up, which I don't want to give anything away, but it's sort of similar like that. But they kind of are like do the same joke, but a little differently a few times, and it gets really really funny. Wait, the last one that they do tell is especially hilarious. Because like that, it's like the biggest laugh out of me. Yeah, and for Bo Peep, I've, uh, I've already said this before, but Bo Peep's design is massively upgraded, and she is massively beautiful in this movie. I know she's a toy and stuff, of like I said before, but I just love the way they designed her face, her and the way her hair looks now. And her voice is still beautiful too, especially from the same actress, which you already know was the girl from Ghostbusters, the one on the Ghostbusters. What do you want? It's the same actress as her, who basically did the same voice for her in the other Toy Story movies. And I'm really glad that they brought her back in this. And I'm really glad that they showed how she was actually missing from the third film, because she was basically sidelined in the last film. Or when Woody said that we lost friends along the way. So yeah, I guess, and of course the ending. One more thing about the ending, like it is a little similar to the third film, but it's actually done better. Or I guess I can, I guess all of you have seen it, so I guess I could just spoil it here. Or it's at the end of the movie where they basically bring Gabby doll to a toy owner, or because she just wants to be played with. Because like I said, she's not a bad guy. She is a good guy. It's just a misunderstood character. Or and the best thing about this movie is that there's no villain here except for yeah, there's no villain here in this movie. And so Bo and Woody bring the Gabby doll to a different toy owner, and stuff. And then Woody's about to leave Bo, and then she starts. Well, it's not that she starts crying, but it looks like that Bo Peep was about to cry or something, because she's madly because she really is in love with him, like in the other Toy Story films. Buzz sees Woody coming back, and he does feel sorry for Bo or something. And then when Buzz actually wants Woody to stay with her, saying she'll be okay, Bonnie will be okay. I'm like, oh, also Woody's gonna stay with Bo, and the other toys will go back with with Bonnie and stuff. It's a very sad ending that you guys will definitely cry at. It almost got me teary eyed, quite honestly, but I do believe it is actually a very sad scene, because you have a lifetime and long friend that you knew for so many years, and now you guys are being like separated and stuff. And now oh so basically it's kind of like there's almost like the same dilemma in the second Toy Story movie. That's what I was about to say earlier. But they managed to do something new with it, and I'm really glad that they did that kind of choice. So that's my. I will say that if you love Toy Story in general and Pixar animated films in general, Well, I say definitely check this one out. Did I love it as much as Incredibles 2? No, but it sort of was about to become like to come close, but I think The Incredibles 2 was the better movie for me personally because I love The Incredibles. But I definitely say this is the film that you should definitely check out at all costs, basically. So, oh, hopefully they'll add it to Disney Plus soon. So I have finally reviewed it. If you have seen the movie, what did you think? Comment below and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye bye.